what you can do is you can convert it to print. Watch this. You just take it and you circle it like that, right? And then you just go over here to actions, right? This is so cool. And you go convert to handwriting like that. And look what it does. It converts what you've written to type. It is state of the art. We brought it in, I think it was, what, 3 months ago, Joe?
Just a month ago.
It's a month ago. We previewed it a month ago. It sold out. We called Gateway. Well, Joe was right here. So Joe called Gateway and said, we want more. We want more. Our customers love this. It is 240813. The reason you do is that it's a Gateway tablet laptop computer featuring that dual-core processor, a gigabyte of RAM, and it's only $1,199.90 or 5 flex payments for $239.98. Now, why do people like Gateway? There are a lot of reasons. As a matter of fact, there are more than 640 of them because it's won 640 awards from PC World Best Buy and also from PC Editor's Choice. And why? Because quality, value, and support. Joe Harrison is our representative from Gateway, and whenever he's in town, we know that we're going to get a thorough presentation. If you're looking for and in the market for a notebook computer, but you want the ease of a tablet, meet Joe Harrison. Hello.
Hey, Bill, how's it going?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
You never would imagine why a stylus or a pen would come with a computer. It's like those old star movies where they used to walk around and they'd write on an electronic tablet.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing about this technology. It's great no matter what you're using, your desire to use a computer for. You know, if you're trying to get something like for a college student, or maybe for a business professional, or especially like I was in college, a lot of people have been, and you get into class and then you try to write everything down, it becomes one big old mess. Here, you can take the pen with you and be able to run all those functions directly on your PC. But the main thing about this is, you see it, it's sitting right now like a regular laptop would. That's why we call this thing a tablet. Not only can you sit it this way, but you can also swivel the screen around, take it perfectly flat, and now you'll be able to use it as a tablet. The main reason why it has so many those multiple functions is because the processor that's built inside. Bill, this is a mobile processor from Intel. It's called the Core Duo technology. What's that mean for you? It means you have dual core processing. So for the past 35 years, all processors have been single core. Think of the core like the engine. You see a single core engine right here. But you're actually getting 2 cores or 2 engines on that single processor chip. So now you actually have more multitasking. You can be online, you can burn CDs, you can play a game, you can type a letter, all at the same time. The computer doesn't lock up, it doesn't freeze up on you, all because you have that dual core technology. Now the other thing about it, Bill, is you have to have a lot of RAM to back up this type of processing power. We're going to give you 1 gigabyte worth of RAM on this PC. That's the most we've ever had on any tablet. So the more RAM you have, the more processing that you can do at the same time. That's why with all these little programs, these are active programs that I'm running right now on my PC. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 things running at once, Bill, but no hesitation because they have that dual-core processor and a gig worth of RAM. But all these programs, they take up hard drive space. I can only fit so many pictures on there, so many videos. But with that massive 120 gig hard drive, say you're just into digital photography, you can store roughly 120,000 photos from your brand new Fuji camera that'll fit right here. Plus it has a 4-in-1 card reader too. Plus you also have over 180 games will fit on here. And if you want to get into video editing, well over 9 hours worth of DVD quality video are going to fit onto this one PC. Then if you want to listen to your favorite music, over 30,000 songs are going to fit on this one hard drive, one of the largest hard drives we've ever had. Other great thing about this, Bill, you know, people are buying this because they want to buy a laptop because they want to be portable. This has that wireless feature already built inside. So if you want to walk around your house, to a coffee shop, to a bookstore, you already have the wireless antenna built in, so now you truly have that freedom with wireless built in.
You know, if you go to a coffee shop that has what's called a hotspot, and that's where they have free wireless capability, it's really nice that if you don't want to sit there and type because of the glare, you can write.
Right.
And that's why the tablet is so popular. A lot of people do not like, especially if they never attended or took a typing class, they do not like typing. This way you can write everything out, circle it with the lariat, which is a little icon that's on the screen, convert it to text, and it will demonstrate that over and over again. And that way, if you're into whether it be script writing or writing notes, if you're a school teacher, if you're a student and you're in class and you want to be able to take notes without having, to type, you can do that. The other thing is the stylus is at the bottom here, and it's a quick release. You just press one button, it comes right out, and there it goes. Also, it acts as a mouse. There's a little button on there so that if you're navigating things around, you can press that button and you can activate certain things on the screen. Okay, now here's the best part. I want to walk over here to our Fuji department and join me. What's cool about this, let's say I wanted to come over here. Let's say I was a set designer. George is going to love this. And I want to come over here and I wanted to write notes about colors or whatever that we wanted to change. I could take a graphic representation of the presentation over here, and I could circle things, and I can, I can edit them right here on the clipboard or on the tablet. The good thing is it's portable. It converts from a tablet to a notebook. And then remember, too, that the foundation or the operating system is the all-new updated Windows Vista. Now, I'm going to open it up to show you something, and as I do this, I want to also explain that the Windows Vista program is going to enable you to do so much more than you have been able to do with computers of the past. Now, for example, let's say I wanted to convert this from this perspective, tablet format, for like, let's say, web design. A lot of you, if you're into the world of computing and you're into web design or web page design, you're going to want to work on a web page the way you would see it in practicality. If you want to convert it, you can press a button and you can convert that and turn it around to the perspective that you're accustomed to. The swivel on the computer enables you to go like that and turn it into a normal laptop where you're looking at it the way you're accustomed to. Now, I want to go back over to Joe for just a minute. We want to really get into this dual-core processor because it is one of the biggest advancements that Intel has made, plus the Vista software, which is the operating software or the operating program, which is really the heart of the computer. This did sell out a month ago when Joe brought it in. I think it was on the air twice. It was supposed to be like in 4 or 5 presentations. We have just enough to get by maybe one more presentation after this one. If you're interested in ordering it, ask for 240-813. Remember that it's only $1199.90 at a special purchase price. And if you went to gateway.com, this very same computer would sell for closer to $1,900. You know what we'll do? Let's quickly take a phone call and say hi to Gregory in Louisiana. Gregory, you're live on the show with Bill. Say hello to Gateway Joe.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Oh, good. I've been sitting and working on my computer for the last 2 days.
Yes? Tell us, you have a Gateway?
Yeah, I just purchased the one y'all showing right now. Well, the one y'all get to, a little laptop.
So you just ordered this particular laptop?
Is that the one, the dual core?
Yes,
this is the dual
yes,
core.
this is the dual core.
Yes, the dual core. It's screaming. It's unbelievably fast.
Isn't it nice that you're not sitting in front of the screen watching that little hourglass come up on the screen, making you wait and wait and wait?
Oh, no, I've been putting it through paces for the last 2 days, and so far I haven't been able to jam it up yet.
How many computers have you owned in the past?
Oh, I got 4 of them in my bedroom right now.
You have how many of them?
4?
4 computers. Yeah, they end up becoming doorstops, don't they?
Well, they're changing so fast, and that's the problem, But so you're off right now. I'm going to the internet and look at all the different prices and all units, and the one I bought is, the deal was unbelievable. The closest decks that would come to it were pretty much all over $1,000.
Right. Yeah, there are a lot of customers like you, and I want to thank you, by the way, very much for calling in and being part of the show, because a lot of people get nervous about talking on television. But your comment is so helpful because I'm sure there are another 10 people watching right now, or more, Gregory, that want a computer, that don't know what features to look for. And if you look right here on the screen, what we're going to do is going to go through it feature by feature so that every one of you can take a look at that list and compare that with other computers that you've been testing out or looking at. Without us getting scattered, let's go through all the features.
Sure.
Starting off with the swivel ability of the screen from computer to tablet, because that's one of the biggest features. This is why this is so popular.
Well, so many people love it because now you have that true versatility that you're looking for. Not only do you want a PC that can handle all the multifunction, all the multitasking like I've got right now, but all I do is you just flip the screen around, you place it on down, and now you have everything in this nice little tablet format that you have a pen that comes with it, and now you can write directly on the screen. And Bill, just to show everybody how simple this is, first I'm going to show you just, we even redesigned the battery on here to make it more like ergonomically correct. So when you're gripping this, you have a really strong grip. When you're writing on it, you don't have to worry about it falling out of your hands. Plus there are many ports just like a laptop would. We have FireWire ports. There's the extra a DVD burner built onto this. We have USB ports on here. On the other side, there is that DVD burner, even places to keep this thing nice and cool. So when I lay this down on here, It's actually out of format for me, and a lot of people say, okay, how am I going to be able to see this? Well, there's a rotate button, so you just hit the rotate, and it's going to turn. Everything is automatically going to twist.
Wow,
you see all the different
so
things
now you're
pop up
able to
sideways
keep
now.
a tablet open while you're looking at our website. So as I said before, you know, let's look. We're going to face it toward you at home. Let's say you're at home and you are into web design, and you don't want to type out changes. You want to be able to just cursively write them down in cursive writing or in block writing. You can do that. Now, let's say you want to take those notes and you want to email those to one of your associates. You could circle them. You can either convert them to text.
You want to circle it? Here we go.
Well, like let's say you want to circle it now and convert it. We're going to convert this to typewritten text. Because, see, that's the thing that most people love about this tablet. It's like being able to write freehand and convert to a typewritten document anything that you have.
Well, that's the great thing about this, Bill. It's so versatile. Right now, I just highlighted everything, and you know, it's perfect for the go. I said you can use it in meetings. You can use it at the coffee shop with the built-in wireless. It's small enough because this thing only weighs just under 6 pounds. But then you also can use this like a regular PC because it has that fast processor, that Centrino technology. And just like Bill said, all you do is you take a little lasso effect.
You've got to see this is right here what everybody goes bananas over.
You go ahead and highlight everything, come over to the top, says click handwriting to text, and now it's going to convert everything right there to text for you. It actually reads all those words. Now the other thing is it's going to recognize your handwriting over as time goes by. So let me bring up just a blank Word document that I have on here. Bring up my Microsoft Works. It's another quick program. And you can see, just like you would use a mouse, all I have to do is I use my little pen that is included with it. So here, Bill, I've got my Word document. Now I'm going to change up the font so everybody can see it. And over here on the left side, you get this little tablet window. So let me go ahead and click on it. Now it opens up the window. So if I want to, I'm just going to write, "Hi, Mom," because I know my mom watches. So it gives you a little preview of what it is. Hit the insert button. There it is. It typed "Hi, Mom."
Okay, how cool is this?
Now,
if you're watching from home and you remember that Star show, I can't say the name of the series, but do you remember that series where they used to walk around and use an electronic tablet to take notes on board the SS, whatever that ship was? Anyway, that was like so cool to me as a child. It's now real. They always say science fiction becomes reality. With 120 gigabytes of hard drive, you can record, and not record, but you can retain so much information. You can write cursively and in block. It will read both. You can then take that information and save it to a Word document or email it as a text document. Could you imagine being able to now go about, whether you're a manager in a store, a real estate agent, if you're a school teacher, professor, college student, anyone who's maybe, if you're an adult going back for, let's say, extended education. Maybe you're going for an enrichment program. I have an aunt and uncle who used to come down here to Florida.
Sure.
And they would stay at it was called an elder hostel. And they would go for, to learn about history and art. And if you're in your senior years and you're thinking, you know, I need something easy, this is easy. You're going to love this.
Another thing I'm doing right now, Bill, is just it brings out your creative side. This is a paintbrush program that's going to be included with it, and I'm just making like a little ocean scene here. And if I want to, I know there's brown in there. I can like build a little palm tree up.
You know, you're going to make Donna Dewberry very jealous. Here.
I can put the sun up on the top. And this is the cool stuff that you do. I'm just painting a little scene on here, and I can get some green grass, and it takes all the cool colors that you have, you know, over 16 million colors, so you can have fun with your own little picture right there. Now, another thing is, maybe you're wanting this. Like my wife always tells me, okay, I'm looking for your wish list every year. She says, what the heck do you want, you know, for Christmas and for the holiday season? So here I'm on hsn.com. I got the item that I want. There's something on here called a snippet tool. All I do is I highlight what I'm looking for. See the red highlights everything?
Okay.
Bring the two together. Now look, it just took that out of
oh my gosh,
took it out
look
of
at
frame.
that.
It inserts into the snippet tool, and I can email this to my wife and say, put this on the wish list. So here's what's going to happen. She's going to get my handwriting text down there. She's going to see this is the item that I want, and then if she wants to buy this for me, all she does do is just click on the photo when she first gets it, and it's going to take her to hsn.com specifically to that page, and now she knows exactly where to go because I sent it to her.
You know what? I'm holding this with one hand. How much does this weigh, Joe?
6.2 pounds.
6.2 pounds. It's lightweight enough that it's easy to navigate around, so that if you want to hold this as a notebook, you can do that. You can just take it, you could fold the screen down like that, and then you can walk around your stylus, which is in the front here. You just press one little button to release it, and then you're ready to go to work and do all kinds of fun things, from painting to writing to converting documents and snippets into whatever document you want. You're going to love this. Again, it is item number 240813. It is all new. We brought this in a month ago. It's sold out in one day, and it's now back in stock for today. If you're interested, call right now and ask for it by item number. It's 240813. If you use your HSN Visa, by the way, you'll earn 3 points for every dollar you spend on the computer. And what's nice about it is that it does convert into a traditional desktop, or excuse me, laptop computer, as well as you just swivel the screen around and it turns into a tablet. It's that simple to navigate. And at under 7 pounds, it's lightweight enough for anybody to operate. You know what? When you flip the screen around, give it a second. If it doesn't go right to where you want it to go, you just take the button here, you press it, and it flips back around. So these little control buttons at the bottom there will allow you to convert it from one position to another, and then your stylus is what you'll use on the screen to operate it.
Well, that's the cool thing about this PC, Bill. It's truly versatile. Whether you want to lay this down flat or whether you just want to bring up the screen and flip it around, you can do that. Even if you want to do something fun like, you know, when I was growing up through school, we always used to have flashcards to try to you know, help you out.
Do I remember those?
So it even has flashcards built onto this. So if you want to, you can create your own little flashcard presentation. I've got mine right here. And Bill, all I have to do is go ahead and you can list through like one to the next, change everything out, go and hit the play button, and now it's going to test you. Do you know the chemical composition of ammonia?
The answer would be no.
Well, how about you can see if you want to. There it is. You just click on the flip, and there it is. It's NH3. And if you want, you go to
all
the
the
next
chemists
one.
that are watching, don't get. You know.
So it's a great little tool there. Even if you want to, like right now, I just have a blank desktop. But maybe you're looking for that post-it note, or someone's going to send you. You're trying to find a piece of paper to try to write something down. You can actually write directly on the desktop. So Bill, you know, we want to go out for bring you over for a barbecue, and say, you know, Bill called me up. His number is right there, and I can write directly onto this screen. So now I have all the information saved. So it's a great little versatile tool that everybody's going to be able to use. And when you're done, all you do, you just turn it up, bring up the screen, flip this thing around, and then you can even pack away the little stylus that goes right down there below. And with the flip of the screen here, I can rotate this. But the great thing about this PC is that you don't have to hit a special button. You don't have to worry about, is it going to be able to handle all my multiple programs. You just saw there, I just rotated the screen, and now I'm back to doing my dual-core processing with my multiple computers. Just like every other laptop that's out there, it's now turned into that regular system. So it's truly convertible that you can write with it, but then also have the power to play your games, to have the media center, to do some photo editing. Even if you want to edit DVDs on this thing has the power to handle that too, because Bill, there's even upgraded DVD burner. It's the multi-format
one of the things that Joe and I talk about a lot, because I can remember how frustrated I was when I bought my first desktop computer, and it was not upgradable. And the reason it wasn't upgradable is that a lot of computer companies make them proprietary, where they have to do all the upgrades and additions for you. Well, at Gateway, what I love about them is that the back of their computers are compartmentalized, where these little panels open up, so that if you want to add more memory, or if you want to add another piece of hardware, you can do that. Now, you can do it yourself, or you can have Gateway do it for you. The other thing is everything is accessible, and if you ever have a question, there are some services that Gateway offers that a lot of computer companies do not. So what I'd like to recommend is that we go through those right now. I know a lot of you that have a current computer may be a little frustrated over your inability to communicate with the company that you bought your computer from. So let's talk about online service.
Well, Bill, you get that 1-year parts and labor warranty with this, but then you also get that lifetime of online support. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For as long as you own this computer, it could be 5, 10, 15 years, you can always email a technician, chat live with the Gateway technician, or with our most popular service, invite them in using something called remote assistance, where we actually can take over your PC right there over the internet and fix you. That's what we have, that lifetime of service for as long as you own it. And then you also have, if you want to pick up the phone, feel free to give us a phone call. The number is right there on the bottom of the laptop, but it's a number that takes you to a technician right here in the United States. We're the only major computer company not to outsource.